It's not entertainment for us. That's not the focus. You know, the idea of entertainment, a very bourgeois idea, you know, art for art's sake, you know. We don't have that luxury. We have a history that is very violent and very nasty, and we have to remember, we have to keep it present, and we have to honor those who went before us, who shared that history with us, and language and customs and sacred traditions and just wisdom, the wisdom of the elders that comes with their experience in their own voices, through poetry, through literature, through lyrics, through rhythms and songs, and musical forms that just by their instrumentation tell you about the conditions under which people live. It explains a lot, the music on so many levels. And then there's the dance element, you know, it's so rich in how these codes work and how you get the experience of the people in their voice through these cultural venues, these cultural avenues. You know, the music is a lot more for us than entertainment. Now, the entertainment part is important, but for us it's important for a different reason. For us it's important for the same reason that people would sing while they are slaves picking cotton. You know, you sing and you. It's a different reason. You know, it's not necessarily entertainment, but it's for trying to forget, trying to stay sane, and trying not to dwell on the conditions in which you live. So when you approach the music that way, you appreciate it from a much different, perspective. And for me, I felt that before I was 10 years old. I could sense that from my grandfathers and from them, and hearing them sing and starting to ask questions about the nature of the songs and what they mean, and you know, for a lot of them, they were not. It's not to say that they were all that serious about the music. A lot of them, you know, they learned the music, and it's escapism, and they're working class people, very poor, no education, and you know, they basically live to escape. And on the weekend they go out and they would drink, and there's a lot of alcoholism in these communities, and a lot of fighting and a lot of violence and a lot of stuff that comes with the territory when you have these colonial and post-colonial conditions in which we are still fighting and which are blowing up today. You know, people like to say that things don't exist, are in denial, but it's absurd, you know, to the denial at this point with what's going on in our nation and in the world. That's related to this whole colonial mentality that, oh, slavery's over, what are you complaining about? Well, you know, there's a lot to be said. And the artists, the musicians, fall into the trap of, you know, trying to be a superstar, and you know, forget about the origins and the purpose and the function of the music as a tool of education for young people, and a way to create dignity and respect and tell our story and in our own voice, and give a way of expression that's deep and profound. There's nothing like real music and folk traditions and the real deal. And when people hear it, no matter how old they are, they're gonna go, oh, you know, wow, that's something important. That's something that I could feel. That's something that, you know, it talks to people, breaks all that crap down, and you get right to the core.